Have you ever discovered a new English word? Felt that spark of excitement, and then, just a day later when you try to use it, nothing? The word is gone. It's a common, frustrating experience for English learners everywhere. You spend time building vocabulary lists only to find the words disappear from your memory when you need them most. But what if the problem isn't your memory, but your method? This video reveals a simple but powerful three-step method to learn vocabulary so deeply that it sticks forever. Get ready to shift your focus from simply memorizing words to truly owning them. Takeaway 1. Go beyond the dictionary. Understand words like a detective. The first step in making a word unforgettable is to understand the word, and this is an active, not a passive process. Instead of just looking it up, you need to engage with it like a detective, solving a case. The key is the guess it, then check it technique. First, guess the meaning from the context. When you encounter a new word in an article or a podcast, don't immediately reach for the dictionary. Try to figure out its meaning based on the surrounding sentences. For example, in the sentence, "They had spent countless days exploring the nearby woods," you can analyze the word itself. Breaking it into its parts, count and less, suggests something that cannot be counted. Your brain has now actively engaged with the word, starting the learning process. Once you have your theory, it's time to confirm your detective work. That's when you turn to the dictionary. This second step, checking your guess, confirms your understanding and fills in the details. When you look up a word, be careful. Many words have multiple meanings. For instance, the word woods can mean the material from a tree, but in the context of exploring the nearby woods, a quick scroll through dictionary definitions reveals it can also mean a forest. This two-step process is far more powerful than just looking up a word. By first guessing, you force your brain to work, creating a much stronger initial connection and a more lasting memory. Takeaway 2. A word is worthless without its friends. Master collocations. The second step is the one most learners skip, but it's the most critical for fluency. Know how to use it. A word is more than its definition. It's part of a network of other words. Learning these connections is the secret to sounding natural. Here are the key elements to look for. Word form. Is it a noun, a verb, or an adjective? Knowing this is crucial because English has grammatical rules that determine a word's place in a sentence. For example, countless is an adjective, and in English, adjectives come before the noun they describe, countless days. Key questions. For every word, ask a few key questions to avoid common grammatical errors. If it's a noun, is it countable or uncountable? Woods, as in a forest, is countable, but wood, as in the material, can be uncountable. If it's a verb, what preposition follows it? You don't just learn blossomed, you learn that a friendship blossomed into something more. Collocations. These are words that naturally and frequently go together. Don't just learn the word blossom by itself, note the words around it. A friendship blossomed into something. Learning these chunks of language is essential for fluent speech. Idiomatic phrases. Some phrases don't mean what their individual words suggest. In the example, Tom was always there for Emily through the ups and downs of life, the phrase ups and downs idiomatically refers to the good and difficult times. By learning these connections, you move from knowing what a word means to knowing how it actually works in real conversations. 4. Takeaway 3. Make it physical. Activate your vocabulary. Knowledge isn't useful until you can produce it yourself. The final step is to move from passive knowledge to active ability. Be able to use it. This involves making the word physical by saying it out loud. Here are 4 practical techniques to activate your new vocabulary. Repeat aloud. The simplest step is just to repeat the example sentences you find. Say, they had spent countless days exploring out loud. This connects the word to the muscles in your mouth. Shadowing. If you're learning from audio or video, try shadowing. Play the audio and repeat what the speaker says almost at the same time, just a second behind them. This is a fantastic technique for improving pronunciation, intonation, and vocabulary recall all at once. Create your own sentences. Take an example sentence and make it your own by changing it one small step at a time. This gradual process builds confidence and flexibility. For example, start with the original sentence. They had spent countless days exploring. Make a small change, the pronoun. I spent countless days exploring. Adapt it to your own life. I spend countless hours studying French. Make another small change, the noun. I spend countless hours studying French. Use it in conversation. This is the ultimate test. Write 2 or 3 of your new words on a small note and make it a goal to use them in your next English conversation. This intentional practice is how a word becomes a permanent part of your active vocabulary. 5. Conclusion. Learn fewer, but learn them deeper. The path to a powerful vocabulary isn't about learning thousands of words you can't use. It's about deeply understanding a smaller, more relevant set of words that you can use confidently and correctly. By understanding a word like a detective, learning its connections, and actively practicing it, you can stop the cycle of learning and forgetting. Ultimately, this entire method is built on one core philosophy from Coach Keith. Learn fewer words, but learn them more deeply so you can use them, not forget them, not go blank, and you'll be a more confident speaker of English. Now that you have the method, what one word will you choose to learn deeply today?